All right, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us on Valley News Now. I'm Devin Fry. Today, all of our students are officially back to school. Minnesota, several school districts across Minnesota opening up their first classes today, and that includes Moorhead High School. And that's where we find our Valley News Live reporter, Bobby Falat, now joining us from Moorhead. They're ramping up police patrol in that area as students begin to return to class. Bobby, first of all, sounds windy out there, so thank you for jumping out there for us. But what have you seen out there as far as the extra patrols have done?
Yeah, Devin, we're right behind me here at S.G. Reinertsen Elementary School. Lots of parents getting ready to pick up their kids. And just about 10, 12 minutes or so, that's when that final bell will ring and the first day of school officially coming to a close. But Devin, when it comes to seeing Moorhead PD, just whether it's just a few unmarked vehicles just with their lights on though, or some actually marked ones, pretty steady scene over here of them going through the four-way stop signs and just kind of driving around the school and just making sure that everyone slow and steady wins the race. That's definitely one of the messages. Today we know that Moorhead police, they were going to have an increased presence just on the first day of school. But Devin, a lot of people also at these four-way stop signs here, definitely everyone, a majority of people that I've seen, even just looking at it right now, cars coming to complete stops, waiting to see if there's anybody who needs to cross, and then they are making their way. So everyone definitely taking it very slow and being very, very safe here on the first day of school.
Bobby, does it feel like there's a little bit more of an increase, I don't want to say anxiety behind it, but more of just kind of an increased awareness about careful driving right now, especially with what happened over the summer? Obviously, a 9-year-old boy getting killed by a city truck in Moorhead in an intersection while he was riding his bike. And that's kind of what has led us to this moment, is it not? Is it?
Yeah.
Does it feel like there's a little bit more awareness about it?
100%, Devin. I would say that's exactly the case here. And I just do want to actually show you guys, I'm going to take around here where we are right now, Ryanston. This was, like you said, this was the elementary school. And the reason why I'm going over here is that this four-way intersection, this is where unfortunately 9-year-old Adam Amin was hit and killed by a Moorhead city public works truck, or just a city truck, on July 31st. He was getting ready to set to go to this elementary school. I believe he was going to be in the 5th grade or so. So there is definitely, like I said, I don't want to say too much anxiety, just everyone raising awareness and just taking it slow and steady and just making sure that, something that took place on July 31st never happens again ever in this community.
Bobby, I know you were telling me a little bit ago that you were going to go try to talk to one of the traffic guards there, but as this kind of back to school period hits, is this, and yeah, you can see behind you, is this, I know my antenna goes up a little bit more when it's, this time of the year. You got to be more aware of any children that may be around you, anybody that may be walking on the streets, just because we're at the time of the year, there's going to be increased traffic of those young kids. Just kind of what do you expect to hear from them as far as, the increased awareness that drivers should have right now?
Just stop when you need to stop and go as slow as the speed limit says. Kind of going into here into Reinertsen Elementary, this school parking lot here, the speed limit is 5. It definitely looks like people might even just be going 3 or 4 miles per hour, just because it does look like we were having a little bit of buildup, and I want to show you guys exactly what we're seeing right now over here when it comes to these school pickups. You can kind of see, Devin, lots of cars just right here. We're getting ready to go pick up their kids. A lot of parents also walking across too. And Devin, it's also important that a lot of these families who even have younger kids, there's a family right over to the left of me even right now, just a couple of kids riding their bikes on the sidewalk, but it definitely just goes to show that there are so many other kids out here that are going to be with their parents and getting ready to talk to their older brother, talk to their older sister about how the first first day of elementary school went. So lots of people out here getting ready to pick up their kids. And again, like that's just that message, Devin, of just being very, very safe. Like you kind of showed you over here at this intersection, it looks like we have one crossing guard, and then we also do have another one right on over here. So lots of crossing guards out, police presence over here, just making sure that everyone gets home safe on not just the first day, but for the whole entire school careers of these kids, and hopefully everyone, getting home safe for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, Bobby,
Devin.
thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and let you go here. I do just want to reiterate real fast for anyone that may just be joining us, the reason for this increased patrol here is because it's the first day back to school. We got to make sure that the kids are safe, especially after what happened to 9-year-old Adam Amin back in July. Just make sure that these kids are able to get there safely. So, Bobby, thank you very much for making some time for us here on the Valley News Now desk, and we'll see what you have for us later on in the show.
All right, Devin, thank you so much.
That was Bobby Falat again joining us from Moorhead as they continue to increase patrol as students go back to school. I just want to send a quick message to all the kids that started school today. I hope you have an amazing school year, and to all the parents who are going into the school pickup line for the first day. I know I still have about 4 years before I have to worry about that, but my thoughts are with you. Stay patient in these in this pickup line. It'll get smoother as the school year goes on. I promise you that. Well, thank you for joining us for this Valley News Now digital update. Bobby Falat's going to have more for you in the shows tonight at 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. So be sure to stay tuned, and we're going to have you covered here on the desk as well. I do want to mention before we get out of here, we want to start reminding people that you are able to watch these Valley News Now updates live on your smart TVs. If you have a Roku or an Amazon device, be sure to download the Valley News Live app so you can watch these on the comfort of your television. You can sit on the couch. You don't even have to be on your desk or at your phone, wherever you may be watching it. I could even turn it on this TV right here if I wanted to. We're going to have a little bit more on that as the weeks go on. We just want to send out those reminders to people. So again, thank you for joining us for this Valley News Now digital update. Stay tuned as Bobby Falat brings us more on that story. But for now, for Valley News Now, I'm Devin Fry.